Welcome to episode 4 of Digital on Drugs, where Dominic and I will be looking at the facts around the tool which has arguably transformed our digital lives more than any other, the mobile phone. Last week, we saw around 30,000 people descend on Austin, Texas for the annual South by Southwest event, which has opened with a senior executive of Google suggesting that the present and the future is all about mobile. It's estimated that by 2014, mobile internet usage will overtake that of the desktop. But while consumer brands are adapting to this opportunity, we'll be looking at how Pharma has responded to the proliferation of this channel and what is going on in the healthcare space.
I think it's only right that first we clarify the mobile Matt is referring to as the mobile phone and not the tablet. Information on the tablet, and more specifically the iPad in Pharma, can be seen in episode 2. Interestingly, Google in the last week has claimed that consumer behaviour on tablets and desktops share increasing similarities. 39 years ago, it was the iconic images of Michael Douglas using the Motorola Dynatac in the film Wall Street back in 1983 that propelled it into our lives. 30 years on from those images, the mobile has come a long way, with the text message being over 20 years old, and the rise of mobile browsing seeing the average smartphone user visiting 24 sites per day. But are doctors utilising the mobile in their professional lives? And what is Pharma doing in response to this opportunity to access the physician?
Mobile is at the heart of what is driving engagement with the HCPs, with the recent report from Google, partnered with Manhattan Research, Screen to Script, stating that medicine is mobile.
Some of the key stats from that report: 84% of HCPs own a smartphone, with that figure rising to over 90% for those under 45 years old, with the younger generation of doctors preferring the iPhone to Android.
56% are using their device to search for clinical or treatment information, with 90% of those taking action as a result of their search. Offset this with information with the fact that only 2 of the top 10 pharma companies have a mobile version of their corporate website, with those bucking the trend being Abbott and Pfizer.
62% of HCPs say that they would close a website not optimised for mobile. Many HCPs will make decisions based on the information that they find online. Some information is basic, such as how do I prescribe this drug? With this in mind, it is plausible to say that without Pharma providing this information in a mobile-friendly format, they could well be losing potential scripts.
However, the health app market is exploding, with more than 10,000 medical and healthcare apps available for download from Apple iTunes Store. It's the third fastest growing category among iPhone and Android users, and it shows no signs of slowing down, with the mobile health market estimated to grow from 1.2 billion in 2011 to 11.8 billion in 2018.
Pharma needs to consider build options when developing for mobile and identify as part of a mobile strategy whether they want a responsive web design or a dedicated mobile site. From a recent IAB survey, mobile optimised websites can expect to retain their visitors' attention for a full 2 minutes longer than standard websites, with a further 33% more page visits.
Video content being watched on a mobile device has soared as smartphones have gotten faster with bigger screens. Over 200 million YouTube videos are watched every day via a mobile device, and video is becoming key to content marketing principles. 50% of ePharma consumers have highlighted a preference for learning via video over text, and already over 40 pharma and biotech companies have a YouTube channel.
True. Of course, we've focused heavily on Pharma reaching an audience with its messages, but the debate on whether mHealth can help with productivity and efficiency measures in both the UK and abroad is a hot topic. The UK government's Mobile Health Worker report highlights significant improvements in time and cost savings by adopting mobile practices into the working practice.
With areas such as near-field communication, the infamous QR code, and the explosion of geolocation services enabling companies to tell people information about where they are, what they can find, and personalise that information, mobile will continue to be a topic for much discussion.
Finally, Google's former CEO stated back in early 2011 that if you don't have a mobile strategy, then you don't have a strategy, and more recently adding, what's important now is to get the mobile architecture right, because mobility will be the way you will provision in the future.